Oh, to the Elliot Lee team, guys. I know we're due a catch up real soon. Keep struggling in the to get it in the diary, but this will do for an update as well. But I'm happy to book an appointment after this and just see where we're at, where we want to get to. So as you can see from the breakdown or the summary, the advert's now starting to take off massively. So it was pretty low when I took over here. It was pretty low, and then obviously started seeing a huge improvement here. And now into November, we're seeing a massive improvement. The impressions are going up rapidly. So originally, if we have a look here, if we just float the mouse over here, we had say 124 impressions one day. So impressions is how many times the advert lands. And then more recently, we've been getting nearly 500 impressions in a day and 22 clicks. So the impressions are improving massively. There you go, 525 Monday, which was yesterday. 525 times your advert was shown for people searching these things. So we're having a huge improvement on figures, which is exciting. One thing I wanted to show you guys here, well, two things I want to show you really. Sorry, two things I want to show you really is if you are logging into the account and you're wanting to check, I know you're not checking up on me, but if you wanted to check what I'm doing in the way of optimization and changes, etc., then if you go into the main page and you click here on the left-hand side, if you click change history. So if I click on change history, we'll be able to see that in the last 30 days alone, I've made 48 changes to the account. A lot of them have been keyword changes, but a few have been to do with the bidding and one to do with the account. So you can jump in here anytime you want, have a look at the changes that have been made, learn from it, be comfortable in the fact that we're working hard in the background to improve your figures and to get you really good amount of leads in. And again, you can see here at the top for clicks and conversions, we're just seeing a lift off at the moment, which is great. That's today. So obviously today's figures are, or sorry, yesterday's figures, not quite finished yet, but we'll see this improve here as well. So, you know, had 5 conversions on Friday just in one day. So, yeah, really good. The other thing I wanted to show you is keywords. So if I click into keywords, we can see now that the keywords here, the figures for all the keywords. One thing that's improving massively now, and I've kept an eye on this and will improve further, is something called impression top percentage. So what that means is, and you can do this exercise yourself, if you go onto Google and you search for something, the first 4 results that come up and kind of fill the page will be sponsored adverts, so paid for adverts like we're doing now. So the top percentage share, so this column here, is going to be how many times your advert comes to the top of those 4 paid for adverts. All right, we're looking to get to the top anyway. And yours is coming in at the top just over 7 times out of 10. You can see that some of the figures here, look, that one there, how much is my house worth? Your advert would come up 8.5 times out of 10. This figure here was down in the 60s a couple of weeks ago, and we've managed to improve that. Just be aware what some Google gurus do, and I've caught one doing it to my accounts, is they will look through the impression share and they'll take out the keywords with the worst performing ones. So it's good to remove keywords that aren't really performing and aren't doing anything, but there's no point in removing them just because just because they're not presenting as well. So for example, this one here, rental property valuation, which is part of your lettings advert, we've had 5 conversions or 5 leads off the back of that, but the advert's only showing 6 times out of 10. So, hopefully this will then start showing more and we'll be able to get more conversions. In the same way here, you've got this one here only presenting 6, nearly 7 times out of 10, but we've had 8 valuations off the back of home sale price at just £1 each. Cost per valuation, £1 each. So I'm keeping a close eye on that. These figures here are improving. And as I say, so you can have a look at these keywords. You can have a look at the change history, so the improvements that we're making, so that you can check we're doing a good job. But all in all, when results are going that way and not that way, we're onto a winner. So there you go. Results in an upward trend, which is what we want. So I'm more than happy with the way the advert's going at the moment. The only way you can improve the performance massively is to separate the 2 adverts. So you separate the sales from the lettings, and then have an individual budget for each. So have £10 a day on sales, £10 a day on lettings. That's if your budget allows for it and if it's something you want to do. But for now, all good. And I will speak to you guys soon. Cheers.